This week on Top Shelf Banter. I'm a Van Penis.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Van Giant. Nope, I don't know. Yeah. Now, grab a beverage, sit back, relax, and listen to an athlete, a booze hound, a guy with a classic ride, and three other guys talk about anything, everything, and nothing all at the same time. Everybody have their drink?
Yep.
Me too. Let's do this.
I've been thinking of some things I know just enough about, that if someone shared their viewpoint, I could surely shut them down. So pour me a glass, I'll drink it down fast, and put your ignorance on blast. On the Top Shelf Banter, well, I'm more right than wrong.
Hello and welcome to Top Shelf Banter, where our banter comes from the top shelf, our topics come from the middle shelf, and our research comes from the bottom shelf. We have a rotating topic master. I am your host, Jimmy, and I have new titles acquired through the video game of Destiny. You can now call me Splintered.
Ladies, get in line. He's married and also not good at sex.
You can now call me Splintered Jimmy.
That's what we call his penis.
And or
It was
Jimmy
a
the
botched circumcision.
Jimmy the Chosen.
You know, like a snake tongue? That's his penis.
Yeah.
His urethra was cut directly down the middle. So he has two. So when he comes, it's
Just sprays
like,
everywhere.
Oh, it's everywhere. It's like 2 cans of silly string.
It happened during a horrifying lumberjack accident.
Yep. He was born in a lumber field, and the axe just fell and split him.
I think he needs to drink more water if his cum looks like silly string.
It like floats.
All
'cause
right.
It's so like whipped. It's like a whipped cream. It's just kind of
Expanding foam.
expanding foam is another way to say it. Like two little streamers just in the air.
I'm yucked out already.
Oh,
Get ready for my topics.
Our topic master this week, the man that deserves no introduction,
0 accolades.
Donnie.
Me. Hello.
You. How are you?
Jimmy, I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Good.
How are you?
Good. I would be better if you wouldn't just insulted my
I didn't say
my
it was bad. I
plumage.
just said
My plumage.
your plumage.
If you wouldn't just tell everybody.
Oh, if
about
we
my
can't call your
plumage.
penis the plumage from now on, Big Papa's plumage.
And last but certainly not least, the anchor to us all, Derek.
Hello. And I'd also like to point out that we only have an anchor. We have no more sails, so this ship ain't going anywhere anymore.
It
Let's
hasn't
cut the
been.
anchor- let's
It
cut
hasn't
the
been
anchor
going
loose.
anywhere for a long time.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I think we're doing all right.
But if we cut the anchor loose and just drift, we'll probably do better than we.
Probably.
Yeah. We don't need sails.
I mean, the hashtag vote Derek off is gaining more and more traction
Yeah.
as we go along.
At least up to 3 votes now.
Perfect.
1 vote was tragically lost, but 3 more votes are in.
As always, we encourage you, the listener, to sit back, relax with a beverage of your choosing, alcoholic or not. Take a picture of what you're drinking and post it to the social media using the hashtag Top Shelf Wednesday.
What do you mean? Hashtag Whiskey Wednesday?
Hashtag Cut the Anchor Loose.
Hashtag anchors away.
I
Ooh,
really,
that one's better. Damn it.
That's a good one.
How come I didn't think of that?
I really need to write these hashtags that we come up with, so that because when I do the hashtags on the Facebook posts, I should include the ones that you guys make up every week, but I never remember them. So,
Well, what if you were to listen to the recording?
yeah, I'm a few episodes behind.
Wow.
I gotta catch
Great
up.
dedication, Derek.
How many episodes behind are you, Donnie?
Doesn't matter.
Before,
It's a non-positive integer.
Before I get into the What's in Your Glass segment, I have a question for you two gentlemen.
I received no text.
Well, it was a couple days ago, but
I
you
don't
know,
remember that either.
but my text to you guys, and you guys don't have to scroll through your phone frantically trying to find this text.
Okay.
But
Text that neither of us remember.
I'll go ahead and scroll
right, Donnie's going to scroll through.
Okay.
I have a proposition for you guys, and I think it will.
You're
go.
already married. We're not in Utah. You can't marry more than one person.
But I have a great idea, and we'll find out if you guys are on board. I propose the idea that during the month of November,
Oh,
which we all
that
know
I
is
do remember that
November, that Top Shelf Banter does a Movember challenge.
Is that where we shave down to professional beard?
Shave down to a professional upper lip beard.
Oh, no.
Also known as a mustache.
I mean,
No.
if I
For the month of November to help raise money for prostate cancer awareness.
and I think if you do it right, you're actually supposed to clean shave November 1st and then grow it throughout the whole month.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love prostate cancer and really care deeply about it and the awareness of it, and I fully support people being aware of it, there are certain faces in the world that don't work with a mustache. And this right here, this is one of them.
Oh, I disagree. You look great.
Wrong. I've looked in a mirror with a mustache.
I mean, you can
Well,
see
let's-
right now
it
that your
doesn't have to
mustache
be-
is a little bit longer than the rest of your goatee, so you can see the emphasis on the
Yeah,
mustache.
that's different than just a mustache.
I think
See,
you'd
but
be fine.
it doesn't have to just be a mustache across. There's multiple different mustaches you can do.
Oh, let's new podcast topic. Name all the mustaches.
Well, for one, there's the Hitler.
Oh. Well, you
Or
know
the,
what?
or the Charlie Chaplin, if you want to be a little more positive about
Well,
it.
one ruined it, and one still doesn't look good on this face because I have tried it.
Okay.
There's the pedo stash, just the pencil thin.
Yep.
I'm worried with my hair as long as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And just any kind of mustache, it will be the pedo stash.
Yep. Or the Salvador Dali, get it really long, and
See, this doesn't sound fun.
or
You get
Fu Manchu.
Fu Manchu.
Yep.
I was kidding when I said let's name mustaches.
Handlebars?
That was a
Ooh,
joke.
the handlebar. That's a lot of work. The
I'm gonna
handlebar.
go down with. I'm gonna go with the push broom all month.
Well, yeah, the
Ooh,
Selleck,
Go the Walrus.
the Sam Elliott. Yep,
Yep, it's
great
good.
choice.
Mm-hmm. Walrus tusks and all.
Mm-hmm.
I will grill them out. Not
There's
filed in them.
There's a chance that I would probably participate because I think with my Halloween costume, I will be rocking only a mustache anyways. So
So, are you gonna be Doc Holliday again?
Negative. I will be something new. Yes.
New Doc Holliday?
Yep.
Doc Holliday 2030.
Oh,
He's
yes.
back from the grave and he's got a laser pistol.
That's right.
This time he means more
That's
business.
right.
I'm your new age Huckleberry, he'll say.
New Age Huckleberry.
Or he says it with a robotic voice.
No.
I am your Huckleberry.
This Huckleberry is for you.
If you want to use this Huckleberry, you must dial hashtag star 6969420.
Who's that I hear speaking Latin? That is a dead language. Speak in binary, you bitch.
0110011.
Pew!
Oh no, when you those digits that you just listed off, that's a self-destruct sequence.
Oh, shit.
Shit, he's gonna blow up. He's gonna kill everybody. Great.
Fucking New Age Doc Holiday.
Hope you're proud of yourself for that one, Derek.
Yep.
Wow.
That's what I'm here
He
for.
came back to save us all, and then you punched the secret
Yep.
code.
I don't know if I can continue the podcast now.
Rest in peace, Doc Holiday. Again.
Double. DRIP.
Donnie,
Yes.
what's in your glass?
Ice and some delicious, going back to an old favorite, Orbium from Hendrix. It's a gin with natural flavors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it all gin with natural flavors?
Yeah, I don't know why they put it on there, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's made with wormwood extract
Ooh.
and lotus blossom flavor.
Man, that
So I'm riding high on the devil's dick.
that
Wormwood
increasingly
extract?
Yep.
super illegal, so they allege, even though it never actually was wormwood.
I mean,
oh my god!
I mean, it was. You couldn't get pure wormwood in the United States.
yeah, maybe wormwood doesn't do anything.
Where do you get wormwood from?
Well, I mean, in Europe, the liquor store. It's pretty easy to
You
get.
just go into the woods and
Yep.
you find a piece of wood that's riddled with worms.
Yep.
And you have wormwood.
That's
Boil
it.
you have to take it home. You got to boil it and get the extract.
Yes.
So it's bark plus worm.
Yeah. And
Wow.
then, and then you take it in a nice big like turkey baster or you
Mm-hmm.
know, like one of those like flavor injectors.
Okay.
And then you inject it into your cask of spirit.
How much does it cost for a flavor injector?
17 cents. You buy them in a bundle.
Yeah, I was gonna say like $2.99 for a pack. So
What if I can't afford $2.99? Is there payments I can do with it?
Yeah, you could actually.
I mean,
just
you
steal
could
it.
you could also just do the whole trick with a straw where you like suck it up and cap it so it's pressured in there, and then just put it in the and release it.
You can also do this. What you do is you put your lips up to your extractor and you Hey, hold it all in your mouth.
Yep.
And you go up to your belly. And you spit it right in.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
Your
works
mouth
too.
is your flavor extractor.
And flavor injector.
Yep. It's an extractor/injector duo.
Is it a euphemism?
Sure.
Okay, so what's it cost for a mouth extraction?
Well, it depends on the day. Peak hours, it's kind of expensive.
What if I can't afford it? Is there payments I can do with it?
Well,
Five
I mean,
easy.
if
What about
you-
5 easy
If you
payments?
have to ask, you can't afford it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
5 easy payments?
I mean, if you want 5 easy extractions.
Deal. Mark me up. That sounds like my cup of gin.
Have you ever had like a really weak vacuum cleaner and
Sure.
you're trying to get a stain out of a carpet and
Yeah.
it's just barely sucking?
Yeah.
That's what 5 easy payments for an extraction is. It's just
Oh.
you can barely feel a breeze.
But after you do it 5 times,
And you can
The
imagine
stain-
all
the
5
stain is
times
up.
combined.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Captain Planet. It's Captain Planet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the Captain Planet of blowjob.
Extractions.
Sorry, excuse me.
Wow.
Extractions.
Now you just made it prostitution and it's illegal.
Now I'm confused.
No, you're paying me for my time. I'm giving you the blowjob for free.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's like the girlfriend experience.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to give you a nice extraction and then leave.
Get your money so then that way you can afford an Uber home.
Hold on. I paid for the Uber here, and all I get the money is to afford an Uber home. That's a terrible time.
I mean, maybe once you're home, you buy more Uber Eats,
Sure.
and so in a way, you're getting a double Uber. I don't know where I'm going with this. I lost it.
You know? Right around Uber, I think you lost it.
I was trying to find my way back, and I just could not get back there.
Yeah, you're just so woozy from the extraction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was a good
It is a pretty euphoric experience.
Great word.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you, Derek.
Yes, sir.
What's in your glass?
Today I am drinking some Jefferson's Ocean Aged at Sea Cast Strength whiskey.
Oh, from John Adams Brewery.
No, Jefferson's Distillery.
It's really good.
It's John Adams' brother.
It's a really good bourbon.
It is extremely good.
I keep seeing like posts or whatever. They're like, oh, what are like some exquisite bourbons that you could go out and afford? And the Jefferson's Ocean is always on the list.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty phenomenal.
I like how the list is always like, here's Jefferson's Ocean. It's like, $70 or whatever. And then they go, you should get this. It's $3,000. Like
Yeah.
the list jumps up like.
Oh, yeah.
it
Yeah. Like you
extrapolates
need
very-
Louis the 13,
Yep.
47-year-old, like, comes on a velvet bag and a
Yep.
crystal case. And you're like, oh, man, that sounds great.
No.
$4,000 or $5,000.
You
Only
want
$5,000.
You want the bourbon that's in an Aston Martin Piston.
I think 5,000. Do you think I could do like a 5 easy pay on a
Jimmy, do you need money?
Yeah.
Do you need a personal loan?
Yeah.
Because this is like the 4th time today you've asked if you can make payments on something. Did you blow your entire life savings on those 2 Destiny medals?
He did, but he doesn't want to talk about that.
No, I did
Well,
not.
here's
No.
a trick question. Did you make 5 easy payments for those?
Yes.
So you've needed money for a while. Jimmy, why didn't you just ask? Let's stop the recording. Guys, let's bring Chapin in for a private
Fine. My
convo.
toenail thing fell through. There. I said it.
Lost at sea.
No, he just never paid me. He said they weren't good enough toenails. Just
kept the merchandise.
yeah. Wow. That was fucked up.
That is fucked up.
So I took all my money and I invested it heavily into biotin stock.
Well, of course you
And
would
then I
to
was
regrow your
and then I
toenails.
was eating the biotin
Right.
to grow my toenails nice, strong, and sturdy. And he once I had to cut them using cable cutters,
Sure. Yeah.
and I sent him to him, and he never sent me the money back. So I do desperately need money. But I bought a bunch of chapstick,
Sure.
so I'm willing to earn money that way.
Ah,
If you guys.
the chapsticks helps. Gets a good seal for the extraction.
Yeah. The extractions. Yeah. I thought about selling my teeth, which is weird. But
Ooh, a toothless extraction.
I looked online and biotin will not grow back my teeth. So I had to put a stop to that idea.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of other ways. like skin cells,
Sure. Just selling skin cells.
selling photos of my muscular biceps.
Have you tried? Now, I've heard this was popular a few years ago. Have you tried taking a bath and then bottling that water
I
and
would,
selling that?
I would, but I'm not a mildly attractive woman that dresses in anime,
I think that's generous.
and I am a
Mildly attractive.
I'm a horrific hairy man,
Yeah.
and nobody wants that.
So when
I
they
bet
people
you
buy a
there's-
bottle of bath water, they're hoping for hair.
Yes, I bet there's an OnlyFans section that you would excel in.
I bet.
So is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
People were bottling bath water.
One person was.
One person specifically.
And a bunch of people are pathetic and gave her money for free anyway, so why not get some disgusting bath water?
Yep.
That's
I forgot her name, but she was on Twitch, and she would dress up like an anime character.
I don't.
And then
It's,
the guy,
yeah.
everybody was super thirsty. So
I mean, I
she-
know used panties is a big thing. Like they literally have.
Time out. You know it?
Yeah.
You're a purveyor of used panties or
No.
a buyer of used panties?
I'm neither. I just know it's a thing, and it disturbs me because they literally have like
you
vending
scoured
machines.
the internet a couple times.
Right.
Yeah, they have like vending machines in Japan where you can get like used panties. All right.
I don't. Nope. I don't want you saying that word.
Yeah. Used? Okay.
Yeah, no, we want new panties here.
Slightly worn panties. Is that
Panties.
better?
That word, the P word. Say underwear. Nope. Actually,
Underoos?
nope.
Slightly used underoos?
There, that's better. That's more
I
fun.
think
How
that's
about-
worse.
Breeches?
There we
No.
go.
No. I don't think you're allowed to use hard letters like B's or P's.
Ah, okay.
You can use like an L or an E.
Could I say crotch holders?
No, you may not. I'd like to take this time to apologize to our audience that we've continued to allow Derek to talk over these episodes. It always devolves into just gross sex stuff.
That was nasty.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I
didn't
will
even
say though.
start it. You're the one that talked about bottling used bath water.
I will say though,
that
Derek.
has nothing to do with sex.
I'm proud of you that you said panties and you didn't try to throw like an extra emphasis like panties or something like that.
Oh, panties.
I'm excited you didn't say that. I shouldn't say excited. I'm happy that you.
I mean,
You
didn't
are
say-
aroused that he didn't say
Yeah,
panties?
it's like that's not something I usually do.
Well,
so
I mean,
Mispronounced words?
mispronounced words.
it's not mispronouncing it. Saying it with
The
an
word
accent.
is panties.
Yeah.
Panties. Panties? T's and D's?
Panties sounds like.
Let me get some. Ugh.
No, that's disgusting. Can we change the? Can we get off of this?
Is your penis still outside your body? Because mine inverted.
No, mine fell off. I also had to sell that too. Johnny.
Oh, no. Jimmy, what's in your glass? Before Derek keeps talking about panties.
I'm drinking some good old fashioned coffee, covfefe. I know it's not that exciting because
Alcoholic or not, it's okay.
alcoholic or not, just trying to show our listeners, hey, you can. You
You
don't
can
have.
be a square if you want to.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. You won't fit in this round group, but sure.
Look how cool I am.
Jimmy, would you stop trying to get into Derek, please, with your square peg
I will. It's what
and
the
his
doctor.
round hole?
It's what the doctors gave me. Okay.
I didn't say anything about whole. I said round group.
I just thought you mispronounced hole.
Announced Group A.
Oh.
Round group A.
Group. Grow up.
Round group.
So, Donnie,
Yes.
what topics do you have for us this week?
Well, it's appropriate that we were talking about extractions earlier.
Yeah.
Because my current girlfriend is watching True Blood these days.
Ew.
Yeah, it's not great. It's amazing that it lasted for long. I hate Southern accents, and then I also don't much care for vampires. And vampires with Southern accents is a combination that just grinds my gears. But I have a couple questions involving vampirism in general.
Okay.
And vampires.
Southern accent?
Nope.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
Do we have to answer it in a Southern
No,
accent?
you do not.
Well,
No. I mean, I guess if you want to. I'm not going to be asking the questions in a Southern accent,
sweet.
but you can definitely provide your answers with a Southern accent if you so choose.
Sounds good.
Whatever floats your boat, Jimmy.
I was ready during one of my, I know off topic, but I was ready to answer in my Texas yeehaw howdy voice
Sure. Yep.
during one of my scam phone calls during the week. Because it was calling from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So I was I geared up, and the guy hung up on me.
Sure.
Immediately after that, I was like, God damn it.
I just give my name and they hang up on me these days. They don't even question it.
Well, I had another, before. It was I won another trip to Puerto Vallarta.
You've been on so many trips to Puerto Vallarta.
I told the guy's like, it's for 2 kids and 2 adults and 2 children. And I said, well, this is going to sound slightly embarrassing, but I don't have a spouse or children. And he goes, well, it's okay. The deal is for 2 years. And if you find somebody, then you can take them then. It doesn't have to be 2 children. And I said, can I finish with what I was saying because you interrupted me? And he goes, sure, go ahead. I go, well, I told you that I don't have any spouses or children, or have a spouse or children, but I do have a lot of pets, and I do travel with them quite frequently. So could it be possible that I dress my cats up as people? And I do, and yes, I do regularly have sex with one of them. Then he hung up on me.
Yep, that's solid. That is solid.
I was...
Prank phone calls became a show, and then it went away, and they brought it back.
Yep.
We need to really make that a show where you unsuspectingly fuck with scammers. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That'd be a fun show.
17 scam phone calls in one day.
Yeah.
They start calling me at 6 a.m.
Yeah, they're getting crazy now. They're like super aggressive about it.
No.
I just signed Jimmy's number up for a bunch of shit.
Sorry to veer
No, it's fine.
off topic.
That's fine. I'm more than happy to go back to vampires now if you're ready.
Ooh, yes.
I was born ready for these vamps.
All right. So one topic that came up on the show is HBO is very inclusive with True Blood. There's a lot of gay vampires and a lot of straight vampires and everything in between.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I don't think I implied that there was. I just said it's very inclusive.
I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, but you said it in a weird way. Like, by the way, I think there's anything, so I need to jump the gun here. Jesus. So I had questions. I was like, but there's like not inordinate amount. Let me restart that sentence. There's a lot of gay vampires, and I said that's kind of strange because they're a subset of the population, but there's a lot of them, a lot of gay vampires,
Gay vamps,
gamps, and so I asked my current girlfriend, which is what I'm calling her now, current girlfriend, just for fun. She doesn't listen; she won't know.
Current girlfriend.
Why are there so many gay vampires? Not that I have a problem with it, but
right?
There's a higher majority than I would have assumed. And she brought up the point that, well, maybe they've been alive so long that they've turned into more of a fluid thing where they just go wherever they want to. And Derek, this is really a question for Derek, but Jimmy can feel free to chime in.
Okay.
How long into your immortal life, into your sparkly, do whatever you want, drink blood life?
Why does it have to be sparkly?
Well, because those are technically vampires.
Okay.
How long into that journey, that life, do you decide, you know what, I'm bored? I'm bored of vagina.
I'm not going to say no.
You're not going to say no?
I'll censor it. Bored of the...
Oh, no.
No.
Oh.
I'll censor that.
I wanted to use the alliteration of vampire and vagina.
I like
Vampire Jana.
Vangina.
Vangina pyre.
Nope, Vangina's not it.
Vampina?
Vangpina.
Ooh, Vangpina.
Vangpire. Vangpire.
A vagpire.
Vagpire.
There he goes.
There,
so,
Vagpire.
how long in your journey of being a vagpire do you become a penpire?
A penpire.
A vampinus?
A vampinus? That's
a vagpire and vampinus.
That sounds much cooler.
Yep.
Way cooler.
Yep. You're not making a choice. You're just trying something new. How long? Derek, you've obviously had a long line of building Viking ships. Thousands of years.
Yes.
As a weird like Etsy seller, and you're like, you know what? I'm tired of all the vagpire.
I mean, I don't.
You don't understand the question?
No, I understand the question. I'd be hard to. I have no idea because
I guess it really just depends on kind of how lonely you've been. You know, Like, are you just that kind? Because everybody strives for emotion.
Yeah.
Undead or
unliving,
or
as it were.
unliving. Undead or living.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
I know that it's like 20 plus years. I was single for like 20 plus years, and I didn't think, hey, you know what? Maybe I should just start sucking dick, and maybe that'll help.
So you mean to tell me that you've been
That's not true. I've read his diary. It was about year 7.
year 7. So when you say 20 plus years, you mean like when you were 14? When you were 14, you're like, man, I really need a woman in my life. 14, someone just to really help get me on track.
No, I
So
definitely...
you didn't need women at 14.
No, I not in my life in that regard, but at 14, I definitely was checking out women in a sexual way. Like,
Wow.
Let's look up...
Nope.
I mean, Pornhub didn't exist at that time, but yeah.
It was all on LimeWire.
I mean, at 14, yeah, 14 might have been LimeWire. That was probably back in the day of the dial-up, so it was still like, I'm going to click on this picture, and it's going to take 3 minutes to load.
14 was 2001.
Was it? Yeah, because probably about right, because,
Well, how old are you now?
2004 is when I graduated, so yeah.
How old are you now?
Yeah, 2001.
Right.
Yeah.
I did the math real quick for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
You're welcome. Even though you didn't say thank you. It's my gift to you. Simple math.
Yeah.
Jimmy, when do you start hogging down on cock? No. Didn't know where that sentence was going when I started. Didn't like where it finished.
I feel your pain. I also didn't like that. Derek, it does not give you express approval.
Just because I broke hearts on that one. And you can't just start saying random gross words.
Well, seeing as how I'm going to go along the argument of how long can you go before you need that extra that personal attention
Mm-hmm. Sure.
for all whatever desires you have.
You've been going clean and sober for like 17 years now, right?
Yeah.
Ever since you started getting married and dating your wife.
Ever since I turned over a new leaf.
Yeah.
Ever since I found Jesu in my life, in my heart. He led me astray.
And then following his instructions.
I stayed away from those temptations.
Mm-hmm.
But the one temptation, I went. Then they bit me, and I this is a weird way to say it. I am a vampire. I'm a vamp. I'm a vampenis.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Vangina. Nope, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Here first?
from what I'm getting here is Jimmy's going to explore all possibilities as soon as he becomes
Right.
immortal. He's just like, fuck it, I'm not going to die anytime soon. Let's explore everything.
What I'm getting is he was never a vagpire. He was always a vampenis.
Yes.
So let me rephrase the question.
I
Jimmy,
have
you've been loving penis for so long.
I have a vampenis.
Oh.
I think what he
I
was
don't
saying.
like.
Penis has
I
teeth?
don't like saying
I think
this.
what he was saying is when it comes to immortal, he likes penis.
Oh.
But when it's the mortals,
Right.
vagina. So he's like,
So he needs a
I'm-
mortal penis. He needs a penis that's been around a while.
Yes. Yeah. 300-year-old.
Ugh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate everything about this.
Ashy-haired penis.
Ugh, I hate that so much. I think it really just kind of goes. So like let's take one of Donnie's idols,
Sure.
Robert Pattinson.
Oh,
Okay.
my God. I can't get enough of him. I wish you were both vampires.
I know you-
And
we-
we
what?
could be vampenises together.
He portrayed a vampire,
Yeah.
and I
Poorly.
actually think that he is a real vampire. I think he really brought his. I think he was trying to act way out of his league for that when he could have just acted normal because
Right.
he really is a vampire.
Didn't even need makeup, I heard.
No.
He's that pale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he sparkles in the sunlight. So I think it really just kind of depends on how long can you go before you need that companionship.
Oh.
So I would say like if it was me
Right.
and
I did ask the question of you. So
I'm constantly desperate for human attention, I'd say I give it like 12 hours.
there's no women around.
You,
Jeremy, come here.
Marcus.
I was
Marcus,
pretty
get over
close
here.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost immediately. Like, well, you took a 12-hour nap, woke up, it's like, oh, there's no one. No. Okay.
I mean, I don't think
Dylan and Kevin, get over here on this.
I don't think your current girlfriend is wrong in that
I
line
don't,
of thinking.
appreciate
though.
you calling her that. I can call her that.
okay.
Thank you.
You know, after a few 100 years, 500 years, you know, you've explored the world and tasted the delicacies. You know, I guess eventually it'd be boring. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know either.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'm going to try it because I'm not going to live 300 years. So
I've been living 300 years. That's really boring.
Yeah. I mean, the Donnie is the only one that has lived like 300 years. So, I mean.
Still haven't tried it. Still a vampire.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, I would definitely say that there's like that
So
possibility
gross.
at some point you're going to be like, yeah, let's try something new. And,
It's a Tuesday, and I'm feeling kind of frisky.
yeah.
Frisky Fridays is what I used to call it.
I think it's that devil's the devil's triangle that starts it. You just
Then we
like, let's bring that in, and then it just goes from there.
we have to go talk to Brett Kavanaugh about that. I heard he's the guru at the Devil's Triangle.
Yeah. See how much penis he likes since then.
No. Ew.
It just sounds so angry when he says
I know.
it. Like, penis. Oh.
It's nasty.
Yeah, Derek, it's a glowing word. You don't have to be angry when you say it. You don't have to hate the penis.
I think it's just the German in me. Everything's angry.
Oh, it's German now. Oh, he went back down that boat. It's
Yeah.
a pendulum with him. Sometimes he's Norse, sometimes he's German. I don't get it.
All-time French, though.
Sometimes the other two just give up because that's their French side.
It's, where I'm just easygoing like a doormat because of the French in me.
Yep. A revolving door of...
A town wait, hold on. Now, a follow-up to that, not even a follow-up, a different question in the same milieu.
Okay.
Let's say another episode of True Blood.
Okay.
Someone became a vampire, and someone didn't like that because they were dating, and how could you betray me that way? Your girlfriend, Derek, and Jimmy, your wife, have now become vampires.
Good.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Good.
Do you stay with them? Do you let them harvest your blood so they don't have to kill any innocent people?
Ooh, no. She's already getting enough from me as is. So
Enough of your blood?
Go elsewhere. Go get blood elsewhere.
Yeah, the marriage, the soul is already gone. Yeah, it's just a shell.
The will.
The vampires are just going to cast him away. They'll be like, there's nothing left. Gone.
The will. Sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Hair. It's all gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that wasn't really her. Don't blame her for that. I guess follow-up question, since your wife is a ginger, and she has no soul to begin with, and then she's a vampire, and is that a negative soul?
She actually, it's the opposite. She gains a soul.
Oh,
Yeah.
so now she's an actual human.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
She's an
I
actual
didn't know that.
human vampire.
A ginger vampire.
She's a living undead.
My question would be, do I get the choice to join her in immortality and be a vampire?
Well, Derek, I have a follow-up question to your question.
You could be like Twilight.
Do you think when given the choice, someone would say, I want this guy to spend the rest of eternity with me?
Would she
Right.
make that?
What would be her answer? I mean,
right now it would be yes. In 10 years, who knows? But
she becomes a vampire and says,
yeah.
I mean,
to be fair, she
Go out in
knows
the sunlight.
She knows how to kill me.
what, just punch you in the face because you can't see it coming?
Boom.
No, that doesn't kill vampires.
Oh, stop suddenly in front of you while you're driving your truck?
That also doesn't kill vampires
Oh.
unless you drive with
That just
a
kills really
stake.
old men driving Mountaineers.
Yeah. And to be fair, that didn't kill him. Old age did.
Is he dead? Did you follow up after that accident and that's why you haven't heard anything back?
No,
You tried to kill him on the road and you followed him home.
it's been like 4 years. Just based off of odds, he was like 85. The likelihood of him still being alive is slim.
What if he is a vampire? What if he was a vampire?
Then that would explain why he didn't get hurt when I fucking blasted him.
Did you hear that? Do you hear that verb? Blasted into him.
Blasted
It
him.
was a pretty hard hit.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
almost like he didn't even try to break.
Oh, I braked and swerved. I just didn't have any brakes, and that was a good way to find out.
So, Jimmy, no, you're going to tell her to go suck somebody else's blood.
Yeah, go suck someone else off. Go suck someone else is what I'm going to say.
Yep.
I don't know why I threw it off,
I mean,
but
I don't know either.
go away is what I'm going to say.
I mean,
Go
if-
elsewhere.
if
Shoo.
my options are to leave or just be a food harvest, I'm going to leave. I don't want to be a food
You
harvest.
heard it here first. Folks, Derek is not dedicated to his relationships. Aaron, if you're
Not-
listening, I am sorry.
Not if
It's been nice
the
knowing
whole
you.
basis of the relationship is just so that she could have my blood, then definitely no.
Whoa, it wasn't
No.
that.
But
But
It
you're
was
trying to
never
do a
that.
good thing for humanity. You don't care about humanity, is what I'm hearing.
no, I would rather help her find people. She can't have my blood. But I
yeah,
don't
your
know.
weird, like, French, German, Norse blood.
Yeah.
Probably kill her anyways.
Probably. No, she can't have my blood, but I would have no problem helping her find victims.
Do you think that she can't have your blood because your blood is so pure?
It's definitely not pure.
So let's see. So what Derek is basically, let's
Let's break it down.
hold on. I think I
Hold it.
solved it.
Floor is yours.
Derek likes wearing watches, correct? And
Nailed it in one.
and other jewelry.
Sure. Derek is
also-
an accessory kind of guy.
He also likes to wear hats.
Also true.
Also
That's
true.
part of being an accessory kind of guy.
Yeah.
So
Derek, please don't get involved.
Oh, sorry.
I think so. He's saying that he doesn't want Aaron
Right. He
To-
doesn't. That's what I heard. He doesn't want Aaron.
to take his blood.
End of sentence.
Doesn't want Aaron to take his blood, but he will go out and he will help her to hunt down people for her to
I think I see where you're going
get the
with
blood.
this.
Derek is Abraham the Vampire Slayer. Abraham Lincoln the Vampire
That
Slayer.
is not where I thought you were going. With this.
That doesn't make any sense. If I'm a vampire
He talked
slayer,
about hunting, right? And who else
Yes.
was accessories? Abraham Lincoln. What is an accessory? A top hat. Basically, it's,
And I bet
it's
he has a pocket
undeniable.
watch.
I love how your brain works. I was thinking he was
And a
hunting down
cane.
people who also wore hats and watches so he could get new hats and watches.
And a cane.
I mean, I'd also that would definitely be a
Oh,
target.
there's a hat I want. Aaron, his blood looks delicious. She's like,
Give me that trilby.
yep.
And not a trilby. That guy just deserves to die for wearing a trilby.
Your hat elitism is a problem. New podcast topic.
That
Derek,
guy, that guy's
people
really
who shouldn't
cool.
look down on other people who wear hats. Thoughts?
Get that guy with the fez. Get him. He can't wear that.
Fezzes are cool.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
When are we gonna have another hat party? Haven't had that one in a while.
Yeah,
not.
right.
But Derek, when's your birthday?
The 22nd,
Of what?
the 8th month.
Oh, we missed a hat party.
You did?
Well, next year, put it in my calendar right now.
Next year.
Hat party, the 23rd of September.
Yep. Done.
23rd of September.
The 23rd month of the year
Yep.
and the 8th day of that
Mm-hmm.
decade.
Yeah. And to be
Yeah.
to be fair, throwing it back to the topic at hand, I don't want anybody sucking my blood. Nobody, regardless
rude.
of relationship status. If
pretty
you guys
rude.
were vampires, still not letting you suck my
Really?
blood.
What if
I don't
Aaron's
know that
like?
you could stop us.
What if Aaron's
I
like?
probably couldn't, but I'm not going to do it willingly. Not
Right.
going to be
And
like,
you know
oh,
what?
here,
And
let me just tap into my vein for you
Not
guys.
going to finish that
and
sentence.
unwilling sacrifice. That's
no.
how Voldemort came back.
That's where we would just become,
The blood of the unwilling.
Okay. So then, Jimmy, my question to you is this.
Okay.
I believe both of our partners would allow us to drink their blood. Not suck their blood. Drink their blood. Like, you know what? Every day they give us a pint or something.
Here's a
We
vial.
need to- yeah.
Make it last.
Exactly. Yeah.
Here's
so
a thimbleful.
I believe that as much as the betrayer has betrayed us
Yeah.
and left us, I believe he would also let us have some of his blood if we needed it. So we know that Derek is a stingy bastard.
100%. It's my blood.
Do we just trap him and harvest his blood without his permission, or do we just kill him for being a dick?
Both.
Oh,
One leads to another.
we just get tired of him.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm tired of this vintage. You're dead.
Because we all know
Yeah.
that you and I would be holding him down. He'd be pinned down. He wouldn't be able to fight us because of, look at his arms. Not muscular at all.
Right.
And then he'd be like, well, if you would just let me go and I'd get my gun, then you guys wouldn't be doing this. And then we would just kill him right there.
Again,
Why would we let him get his gun?
Again.
Guns don't hurt us.
yeah.
We're vampires.
I'm not.
We don't know if he put stakes. We don't know,
know
if
he didn't. All his silver is buried in the backyard.
That's werewolves, not vampires.
we don't know if
He doesn't cook with garlic.
he was just talking about replacing
Cook
the
heavily with garlic. You would
He-
hate my blood.
he was just talking about replacing the boards on his deck, right?
Yes. Oh, he could build stakes out of those.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
that
Oh my
has.
God.
I'm not going to be able to shoot those out of my gun, though.
Yet that we know.
You're the
See,
kind of
he's
guy
playing
that has
coy.
like a crossbow hanging in his anime room.
He's playing coy
Yeah,
right now
that's
with
not
this.
a gun.
He's playing coy. He
But
doesn't.
but it is a firearm. It fires projectiles. It has a trigger. You load it.
Yes, but it doesn't cause an explosion.
A gun has to cause an explosion?
Yes,
Does it?
it's a firearm. Crossbow is a bow.
A projectile. A
'Cause
launcher.
it's-
You put a little gunpowder on a bolt, boom, gun.
Done.
And what is garlic?
Yes.
A garlic-covered bolt, but a projectile covered in an explosive powder. Crossbows, you've heard it here first. We solved it. Guns.
I think I would make bolts that had like super bright light contained in them, so when they
Do you mean
hit,
just like a flashlight?
but like super bright, like flat, like
Ooh,
almost
like
like
3
the
LEDs.
sun. Yeah, maybe 4. Go crazy.
Yeah.
I want to. I mean,
got
I
the money,
really,
go
I,
nuts.
I really want to burn you. So when it like explodes, it's like like the sun.
Couldn't you
You
just
get
use like
burned.
phosphorescent paint or something?
Maybe that might
So
work.
you could have a paintball. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Ooh, what if I just get a solar power?
Back to the gun argument.
You should go. You should go talk
bolt.
to our Lord and Savior Trump, Donald John Trump, because he had an idea about getting sunlight into the body. I'm sure he probably knows a way of
It
doing
involved a spray
Yeah.
bottle and bleach.
Maybe. Ooh, I wonder if it's just the vitamin D that kills the vampires.
Oh, that'd be amusing.
I can get that in a capsule. And
I think
put
we all
that
have
in-
vitamin D we can
Yeah.
just give each other.
Yeah.
No, ew. No.
But Derek, back
Direct
to the gun.
injection.
But just side tangent, back to the gun argument. A gun is what? It has to have an explosion, fire a projectile.
I don't know if there's any truth to. I mean, yes, it fires.
I'm
a
asking you to stick to your
projectile,
guns.
I don't,
A paintball gun
but- no,
fires
no, no,
projectile
No.
does not cause an explosion.
It is not called a gun. Its proper term is paintball marker.
No, that's the weapon. It's a paintball gun. If I Google paintball gun, guess what comes up?
Yes, but it's actually not called a gun. Specifically, not called a gun.
I don't like any of this.
Yeah, you can find it, and it is colloquially agreed upon as a gun, but its actual term is paintball marker.
Did you just combine colloquially and collectively combined in one word? Or did you just say colloquially?
A paintball marker, also known as a paintball gun or paint gun, or simply marker, is an air gun used in the shooting sport of paintball. That's so weird. They used a lot of guns in that sentence for not being a gun.
I'll look at the definition of gun real quick.
Ooh, let's look up the definition of gun. New topic.
Gun. Oh, I found gun shops.
But we know what those are. Did you look up gun definition or just gun?
I
And
I
then
just
click
looked up
shopping?
gun.
I mean,
Gun.
I have a dictionary.com app. Let's see what dictionary.com says.
Of course you do.
Yeah, it's always good to have a thesaurus on
Why don't
hand.
you ever use it?
Gun
I
definition:
do.
a
the
weapon
time.
incorporating a metal tube from which bullets, shells, or other missiles are propelled by explosive force, typically making a characteristic loud, sharp noise.
Not a crossbow.
Definition number 2.
Hold on. I've heard Usain Bolt was explosive off the line. Did he have any kind of combustible in him, or was he just explosive?
What?
Usain Bolt.
My
He was explosive.
second definition for this is an informal one:
Jesus Christ.
Is a blowgun a gun?
muscular arms, well-developed bicep muscles.
I mean, closer than a crossbow.
So by your definition, then, all a crossbow needs is a metal tube instead of a channel that the bolt flies down, and it's now a gun.
To be fair, a paint marker, it does fit the fourth definition of a gun. Any device for shooting something under pressure.
Right. Now, I pull that string back. That string is now under pressure.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a...
Launched it. Crossbow's a gun.
I mean, yes, that fits under that one, but you know what a paint gun or a staple gun has that a crossbow doesn't? A metal tube with mechanical attachments.
A staple gun doesn't have a tube.
Yeah, kind of.
No.
You can call it a tube.
No,
I wouldn't, though.
it's not a tube.
I wouldn't.
Should we look at the
You
definition?
can call
of tube?
anything a tube. I'm drinking water out of this plastic tube.
Do we have to look at the definition for tube now? Really?
Welcome to Definition Cast, where we look up random words that we just say and don't know the
This
definition
is a
of.
new one. Tube, a long, hollow cylinder of metal, plastic, glass, etc., for holding or transporting something. Chiefly,
Does it have to be long?
Yes.
You can't have a short tube?
No.
chiefly liquids or gases.
I don't
So
know.
does
He's
that
the one
mean-
reading the definition, not me.
When they say chiefly liquids or gases, does that mean they're talking about ganja,
Yes, Chief Keef.
spliff tannin,
Yeah.
pterodactyls?
You can tell that we're down with the kids. We love the pot. So we've solved a couple things here. Derek wouldn't give us his blood, and he'd try to shoot us off with his crossbow gun.
Crossbow gun.
Yes.
Crossbow gun that does not have a tube.
Well, short or medium or long.
Right.
Because tubes have to be long.
Right. Or carry chiefly fluids or liquids.
Right.
Or
That's weird. So
gases or fluids.
So like
spliff tannins.
So a squirt gun is a gun.
Right.
Because it has a tube,
And
it's under pressure,
Yeah.
and it shoots a projectile.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And if you hit someone's eye with it,
Yeah.
it'll explode the eye.
Yeah.
Thus
Or the
causing-
Wicked Witch of the West.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek's looking at more synonyms for tube.
No, I'm looking up. Is crossbow a gun?
Is
And
a crossbow.
And were we using Google, which I definitely distrust and don't listen to?
Big
well,
tech.
there's a couple.
Unless it follows my line and thinking, then of course it's right.
Down with big tech.
Yeah. Love big tech.
Love big
Bezos, Elon Musk, get in my phone, guys. Slide into my DMs.
All Derek is frantically.
So
Sorry,
in the eyes of the law,
Oh.
a crossbow is not a firearm.
Whoa.
Which law? Well, we didn't say firearm. We said gun. A firearm is basically me. I just carve a stick to look like an arm and set it on fire. That's a
I mean,
firearm.
it doesn't.
I set my arm on fire.
See,
That's
and
also a
here's
firearm.
Johnny Flame from Fantastic Four. He had firearms.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze. Excuse me. Johnny Blaze? I like Johnny Flame better.
Johnny Blaze is Ghost Rider.
I'm confused because I'm getting.
They did not create good names.
I'm confused because I'm getting two different information here from two different websites. So there's a website called helpforfelons.org that says a bow isn't viewed by the government as a firearm, but a bow does obviously launch a lethal projectile and can easily kill a person if the wrong hands. So what does the law say about allowing convicted felons to purchase and use such a deadly item?
Did you say .com?
.org.
.org.
Oh yeah, this is an organization, so I'd have to click on that to see any more. But then Wikipedia has laws on crossbows, and it says the crossbow is, for technical purpose, often categorized as a firearm by various legal jurisdictions.
Oh my goodness.
Despite the fact that no combustion is required to propel the projectile. There may be minimum ages for possession and sales of both crossbows, and bolts may be restricted.
As
So
far
we
as I
have
know,
an organization, a .org, that says, nah, crossbows aren't firearms, and then Wikipedia that's like, yeah, they're firearms. So I'm confused.
Well, according to
Google.
Wikipedia, I searched up gun. A gun is a ranged weapon, check for crossbow, designed to use a shooting tube. A channel could be a tube. It's just a hollow or a topless tube.
Right.
To launch typically solid projectiles, check. But can also project pressurized liquid, gas, or even charged particles. You could shoot a charged like bolt. Now, solid projectiles may be free-flying or tethered. A large caliber gun is often referred to as a cannon. So nowhere in that definition does it say that it had to be a combustible thing. It's just shoot something. So a bra firing watermelons? Gun.
did it.
Catapult. Gun. Trebuchet. Under pressure. Firing a projectile. Wood. There's probably a tube somewhere around. Gun.
I don't think that's
Take
considered
that,
a gun.
liberals.
I literally think that's its own classification of weapons.
I think everything can be a gun. Tom Brady. Guns it downfield.
I have two
His
guns.
arms a tube?
By your definition of a crossbow,
Yep.
would also just a standard like recurve or compound bow also be a gun?
No, because it doesn't have a trigger.
In none of the definitions
My definition,
that
it
we
did.
have talked
I believe
about,
if we go
has
back
a
to-
trigger ever been mentioned?
If we go back 10 minutes in my first definition of a gun, it had a trigger. The one I said.
Everything has to have a trigger.
Thanks
You're
for
like-
listening, Derek.
You're like crossbows.
I'm on
gotta-
a hair trigger right now, so call me a gun. I'm about to launch a projectile at you with my tube.
And I know for a fact that
Oh, my
you have to
God.
be at least 18 to buy a crossbow. Because
Ooh, just like a
at
gun.
in Ephrata, there's the store called the A to Z store. And I'll give them a special shout out because they're such a fun store. They
That
sell
we haven't visited in 10 years.
they sell do-rags, mystical figurines, and adult stuff. And I went in there, I bought a crossbow for $20.
Nice.
It shot a bolt. And
I mean-
I shot something. The aim was way off, so I tried to shoot a target. It went into the cooler instead, and then I brought it home, and I was trying to shoot the target again, and it went into the ground. and I lost a bolt. And
This is why you're not allowed to have things. Like, I don't want to ever be in that area with you having your beverage of choosing and shooting crossbow bolts willy-nilly.
it was actually really fun.
I bet it was. I don't want to be anywhere near you.
That thing went into that cooler. I was like, this could cause some serious damage. Like if I
Let
were
me
to
try again.
if I were to shoot this at a person, it would probably do some pretty gnarly damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are definitely a weapon.
Yep. 18, bought it. $20.
There you go.
$20 you get a deadly
There
weapon.
you go. I mean, to be fair, I haven't looked, and I'm just going off of what I would believe and think.
Can you get
To
one on
buy-
Amazon?
Yeah, to buy just a standard bow, you'd have to be 18.
I don't think that's true.
I'm looking on Amazon
No?
right
In
now.
order to buy arrows, you have to be 18. I'm just making shit up, Derek. Don't
Yeah,
actually
I
think
was
it
gonna
is.
say, 'cause
I,
you could
I don't think you have to
make
be
your
18 to have a bow.
buy a bow.
Yeah, I don't think you can. They're not
Possess
behind it.
one, dude, because they make children's bows. But I don't think a 6-year-old can go in and buy a junior bow. I think you have to be 18 to buy a bow. But then again, I have purchased a couple junior bows, and I was never checked for ID, so I don't know.
I could buy a bow right now, $250 with Prime shipping. It'll be here on Wednesday. Dope.
Nice.
I'm going to add it to our baby registry.
In all reality, I would be down for getting into archery. I would love to do archery.
I'm gonna add that crossbow to my to our baby registry. And then Gamey will get mad about it.
I mean, you can update us next recording because I really want to hear the answer to that.
People are going to be like, oh,
there's
look at this.
no required age to buy a bow.
God, that surprises me,
That's
honestly.
super cool.
Yeah.
Where the regulations come in is where you can go. So you can buy a bow, but you can't go like hunting before or whatever. You can't go to like ranges that require membership or whatever. You can do it in your backyard.
Okay.
But you
Yeah.
can buy the bow.
So I could buy a bow and hold up a bank. I can go buy a bow and I can...
I mean, you could try, yeah. But once they see you lose that first arrow and it's just nowhere near poor old Greg there with his sidearm. Yeah, I mean, try.
And you badly miss Carol, the cashier.
No,
clerk.
and Carol never did anything to you,
No.
Derek. You're a dick.
Yeah, but you know what?
She's just
We
worked
know we
super
love
hard.
She's
She's just worked super hard at Washington Mutual
She's
for the
got
last
4
25 years.
kids.
The little hole where they pass everything, you just put the bow through.
They just have that 3-inch thick bulletproof glass. You just start launching arrows at it. It's not even scratching. I'll get through eventually,
Now
Carol.
remember, now wait a minute. It says bulletproof. What if?
It's not
What if-
arrow-proof.
what if
I
it's
mean,
not arrow-proof, but that's
to be
the
fair,
one-
They
to be
just pass
fair,
right through.
I mean, to be fair, if it's got a nice sharp point like a knife, a lot of your bulletproof vests are not knife rated. You have to actually buy separate knife plates for those.
Knife rated.
No, it's true. So like you have to have
Is that
because
actual rating?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like
It's a
bulletproof
thing.
vests are for like concussive stuff and
yeah,
knives or not.
because what it does is
Think
it,
about D&D.
No, I
A
get
bullet
it.
is a
I just-
bludgeoning weapon.
I just like how it's like it's
Yeah.
bulletproof, but it's not knife proof.
Yeah.
It's
Did you
not-
see that
there's
video
no-
of the cops at like the convention of like, here's the knife proof vest we have, and he like starts scratching it, and some guy runs through the crowd and like starts stabbing him, obviously staged, but he's already wearing one. And he's just
oh Jesus Christ.
nothing happened to him.
No, I
Like,
haven't seen
yeah,
Be
that.
it's crazy.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, it was a staged thing. Like he
Yeah,
knew it was
yeah.
going to come up, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
I still would not feel like you have to have
No.
a lot of trust in the equipment you're wearing to have somebody
I imagine
even
they did
stage.
just produce one and then say, "Let's go try it out on stage." I imagine
Yeah.
they tested it first. On
Well,
like a
I would
mannequin.
hope so, but
It's kind
still.
of like the safety table saw that they show it stopping if a hot
Yep.
dog hits it. But would you trust it with your finger?
Oh, I've seen the videos of people like having the demonstrators. Okay, you try. It's like, I don't know. It's like, go ahead, just do it. I'll do it. Stopped. You do it. Maybe not. Maybe this is the time it doesn't work.
Yeah, no, that's that. No, thank you.
Those
I
are
got-
actually only supposed to. They're supposed to be.
They only work once. Yeah.
They only work
It's-
once.
Yeah.
It's
Then
the
you have to
kind of
re-
it's the kind of stuff that I would wear in hopes that it works and protects me, but I don't want to wear it when somebody's testing it.
But why are you going places where you're going to get stabbed? What are you saying to people? That
Well,
you're
I'm
they're going
not-
to
Is a
stab
Walmart
you?
really
Well,
that
I'm
dangerous?
not. Have you
Well-
not been to the one on 312th?
Yeah, that one's sketchy as fuck. Why are you going to that one?
I don't, but I mean, I have on occasion.
So you have to buy gear in order to shop there?
No, but it's probably recommended. I think it's on the door. Masks and bulletproof vests recommended.
Not knife proof vests, though.
Well, you hit or miss. That's your
Depends
discretion.
on who you're getting
not
attacked
not
by.
knife rated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's your discretion. But no, specifically though, yeah, if you buy a bulletproof vest, it's that you have separate inserts that you can put like over your like heart area knives.
Huh.
Yeah, to protect from blades. Yeah. So you might still get stabbed in the gut and shit, but you'll not get stabbed in the heart.
That's why when you're fighting somebody, you lift their arm up and just go straight for the armpit.
Yeah.
It's unprotected.
That's the
There's
soft
no
spot.
plate there.
It's a weak
It
spot.
goes right to the heart.
Yeah.
There's no plate there for bullets either.
That's
Yeah,
why
but
I
it's
have,
hard to get up in and like shoot him through the armpit. But it's easier.
That's why I have these giant guns or pythons. So that way I can flex down and keep my arms down.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
Are pythons guns?
Yes.
Pythons, they're a tube-like projectile. They're explosive off that ground.
Yeah, they are. Donnie, what other topic do you have for us, seeing as that we veered severely off?
That's fine. I think we're funnier when we're off topic.
Yeah.
Usually.
Well, we are.
Yeah. We.
I mean, I really feel bad that, the three funny people are still left on this podcast. So you got stuck
No.
with the
Oh,
anchor.
sorry.
We got stuck with a Frenchie.
Yeah. And the French are notoriously unfunny.
That the,
Marcel
that's
Marceau
the
is the last
betrayer.
Oh, can we just talk about the betrayer real quick? Like, he almost had to come back because I thought I was going to be out of town for this recording. Mm-hmm. And I was so sad to have to ask for that because if I'm going to be honest these days, I hate him.
I mean, how
flat
did you?
out.
I've had a couple weeks to really iron out my feelings. And
Yeah. Did you
I
almost?
hate his face.
Did you almost murder him in the woods when you're playing disc golf with him?
I mean,
today?
there were spaces. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I could bury him here or just leave him, and like the raccoons, they come
Yeah.
and take him away, and no one would even know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd get all the free discs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a sweet cart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, keep his cart. Probably get his car keys. Keep
Yeah.
that Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the betrayer.
All of it.
Dead to me. I hope he's listening, and I hope that I hated every second of the day with him. But no, my other topic is, sadly, we're all vampires.
Okay.
But sadly, we've
Is
been
that
caught.
sadly?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because one of our very good friends would refuse to share blood with us. So
Right.
yeah, it's sad.
But we're all vampires. Why? You can't drink my blood if I'm a vampire. I
Yes,
don't
I
have
can.
any.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You drink blood. It runs through your veins. That's how vampires work.
How
It's
else
not-
does a
it's not
heart
food?
How else does a heart work? Is it pumping dust
Oh
through
no,
your
that's
veins?
the first T-shirt we have. How else does a heart work?
I mean, I like it. Top shelf banter. How else does a heart work?
No context.
Write that one. Write that one down.
Well, as our chronicler of all things us, when you re-listen to this episode, when you finally catch up,
All right.
write it down.
Okay.
But sadly,
Put it in notes right now.
we've lived 1,000 years.
Okay.
We're very good, but sadly, we all got into crime somehow, and
Weird.
now we've been caught.
Oh no.
We're all in jail. We're all on death row.
Right.
What is your last? You know what? We're no longer vampires, so the last meal would have to be blood. What's our last meal? We're humans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So we got the antidote.
because if we
Yeah.
were
Vampirism was cured, and they're like, we obviously can't kill them with electricity.
Kira.
We got to cure them. We were the cause to the cure for vampirism. You're welcome, world.
Yep.
Now we're going to be put to death for our previous crimes.
Yeah.
We're not forgiven.
Blade has it. I know he does.
Yep.
Or he did.
Right.
Does? Did?
He's alive.
Or does?
In my heart, he's alive.
Always.
But he's still a vampire.
He still have vamp.
Yeah. He's the daywalker, though. We're not daywalkers.
Right.
Well, now we are because we're no longer vampires.
Yep.
What's your last meal in jail?
My
or
last-
prison?
It's probably something from probably Panda Express.
Ooh, I had panda the other day. It
Oh,
was
do you
so
get like
good.
a panda buffet?
Yeah.
Like, I want a meal of everything.
I want all of this.
All the styrofoam containers. I want full.
They do have a family feast for $29.
I want to make
three
it.
large entrees and 2 sides.
Ooh. I want to make a chair out of the styrofoam containers.
I want to be the styrofoam king.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to die eating panda. Is essentially
My follow-up question was you get to choose how you die. You get electric chair hanging or firing squad.
Death by
or
panda.
Lethal injection.
Death by
By
panda.
panda.
death by
So
panda.
they release a
Express.
panda into your cell.
Both.
And it rapes
Both
you to
pandas.
death.
Have you seen
One panda
pandas?
for eating. I half die while eating Panda
Right.
Express, and then they release a wild panda in there just to really finish
A
it.
rabid
You're-
panda.
Just to
you're,
finish me off.
you're not going to die from a panda. Have you not seen a panda?
I want the
They're
panda
such
from
a
the
kind
commercial.
creature. They don't even want to bite the neck of the mate to breed. That's why they're dying out. They're very gentle creatures.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I
They
don't.
just don't
Why do
breed
you
in
know so much about
captivity.
pandas?
They're not gentle. They're very vicious.
Have you seen their thumbs? They grab that bamboo. like a boss.
Like, if you were to get a hand job from a panda, you would have no penis left.
And I've seen Kung Fu Panda.
Also that.
They can fight.
It's not going to kill you. You are not going to die.
It weighs
by
a ton.
panda. Really? They do not. They are about the size of me. They're about 6 foot, 300 pounds.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're not 300 pounds.
Yes, they are.
Did you just watch a Nat Geo?
No,
Is this why you know
I
so
know
much
a
about
thing
pandas?
or two about bears. A panda is about 6 foot, 300 pounds.
It's not 300 pounds.
How big are panda is what I searched because I missed the S. About the size of an American black bear,
Oh,
60 to 90 centimeters.
okay.
Tall at the shoulder, on all four legs, and reach 1.2 to 1.8 meters long.
Okay.
Do we have that imperial standard, please?
I do, but I'm not going to read it to you
Oh, okay.
because I control the numbers. And they are 113 kilograms in the wild. Now, are Panda Vicious? No matter how many adorable videos you've seen of pandas, don't approach a giant panda in the wild.
Boom.
They have strong grips, like I said,
Yep.
and can deliver powerful bites that are strong enough to harm a human leg. not remove a human, harm a human leg. Well, yeah, it's a bite, Google, you dipshits. Yeah, so, Jimmy, you're obviously going to be murdered by a panda bear. And I say bear, because they are bears.
Yeah. And they're exactly what I said. I'm about the size of a fucking
That's
panda
not true,
bear.
because they only weigh 250 pounds. You lied.
They're not that big. Like, they're big, but they're not that big.
Either way, he's still going to kill me. He's going to kill me.
He might harm your leg. That's
What we do.
exactly what he just
Well, no,
read.
I'm
what
going
we
to
do-
die by eating. I'm going to half die by eating Panda Express.
And then we're going to cover
And
him
then
in
he's going to
bamboo
come and
smell.
he's going to harm my leg. Who knows? He could hit
You're
my
gonna,
ephemeral
you're gonna die
artery.
from sepsis in 3 months
Ephemeral
after your
artery.
leg gets infected.
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral is a
Ephemeral.
very... It's something completely different.
Is it?
Yeah, ephemeral is like... Oh,
I don't know these words. I'm not good with words. Remember, I only read pop-up books. So, Panda's going to come and he's going to bite my ephemeral art, not ephemeral.
Lasting for a very short time.
Oh.
Is the- so, if you have an ephemeral artery, it doesn't last.
All right.
You have a
See,
ephemeral artery.
See, he's going to bite my femoral artery, and then it's going to become an ephemeral artery.
Nailed it! My goodness.
And then I'm going to bleed out and die.
Yep.
Perfect.
And thank God there's no vampires around because, well, that's the best
All that,
artery to get.
all that dust pouring out.
Mm-hmm.
Because how does a heart work?
How else does a heart work?
Yes, it's how else.
How else?
So I got a note now, and it is titled Top Shelf Quotes.
Oh, good.
Derek, what is
That's
your last
number
meal
one.
in prison?
I would probably go with a nice medium rare steak.
Oh,
Boring.
Not sure what kind of cut. Maybe a porterhouse.
sure.
Maybe
sure.
a rib.
Are you
hot
pregnant
ribeye?
right now?
Would you eat some?
No, I
You're
love
not pregnant.
steak.
Would
Why
you
are
finally
being
eat
so
some seafood?
demanding?
Because it's my last meal, and that's the one thing that I get.
Could you heat my steak up for me, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't want no
I'm not
apple.
allowed to eat cold meat.
No Applebee's.
Can you get some special mustard? None of that Heinz shit.
What? Oh, you have sparkling water? I need a Sprite. I don't like sparkling
Cover
water.
it with pickles too.
I don't think
Can
I'm
I
gonna.
get some of those crunchy
I don't think I'm
onions?
gonna
Derek,
worry
you're
about.
so needy in prison.
I want those crunchy onions, but only from Outback
He
Steakhouse.
wants to eat himself to death in Panda Express,
Yeah.
and then be mauled by a live panda in his cell
Well, he's not
before
gonna
he
be mauled
goes
by
to
a
the
dead
chair.
panda, and
I
he
didn't
didn't
say
say
mauled.
I need well done orange chicken. He just said, "Give me all the orange chicken."
Give me all of the Panda Express. Is what I. Is
You're
what
the one
I
who has like and for like my drink, I'd like, okay, do you have a full bar? Because I need you to muddle some garlic for me, please.
Yes.
And,
Yes. Full cocktail. I'm gonna want. Ooh, I wonder if I could request like some Pappy's Van Winkle.
well,
Like,
it's,
can I get some Pappy's 23 year?
is it Pappy's Van Winkle or is it Pappy Van Winkles?
Pappy Van Winkle.
Hmm.
There's no S.
Well,
Yeah.
possessive Pappy Van Winkles.
Yep.
Yeah, but Pappy's is.
Yeah.
Not
I'm gonna add.
pluralized.
I'm gonna put that on the American taxpayer.
This is why you're being put to death.
Can I get a?
As you pluralize words that you shouldn't.
Can I get a bottle of Pappy's 23 year, please? Put that on the American taxpayer.
Derek, always the capitalist.
Yep.
There he
Not
is.
a drink, a full bottle. Give
Yeah.
me a full. Locate a full bottle. It's the last request. You can't put me down until that happens.
Yeah, that puts you down as a quality way to say it because you are a dog.
I'd probably go with some nice, smoked brisket. Definitely some potato salad.
Sure.
There we go. Ooh.
Or what kind of potato?
I'm so disappointed.
What?
Disappointed in you.
You are disappointed in
You
everything
didn't think
that I
outside
do,
the
so-
box. This is your last meal. And what do you say?
And you went,
I want
hold on.
smoked brisket.
Hold
Something
on.
that I
Yeah.
have every weekend.
You have Panda every week.
I
Don't get on your high Panda with this.
Yeah, right.
Are you going to
And
deny it? I've heard you say I'm in the mood for Panda more than any other food.
I retract my. Fine, since they're going to judge you, I'm going to change mine from Panda.
Are you still going to be mauled by a panda afterwards?
I am, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
good.
keeping that because that's original.
It is original. You know what I'm going to say? I'm gonna be
Please
mauled by a
don't.
panda.
Wow. Now, what kind of panda? Are we talking like a giant panda or a red panda?
No, red. Of course, a group of red pandas.
Ah,
Ooh, what
that's
is
the
it?
most
What
adorable
is-
killing I've ever heard
Yeah.
of.
Oh,
What is
the
a
claws
group-
are so sharp.
What is a group of red pandas called?
Ooh, a raccoon. It's a raccoon of red pandas.
Do you know what it is?
No, I'd have to
Oh.
look it up. I have no idea.
Probably like a cute of red pandas.
Cute.
Group of red pandas. It's called a pack.
Oh, that's lame.
You're
There's got to
killed
be,
by a pack of red pandas.
there's got to be a cooler name than that.
pack.
See, here's the thing you have to learn is that they don't actually travel in packs. They are rarely encounter each other in the wild because they're very solitary creatures. It's only during breeding season when they all come together.
So they just have like a giant orgy and then they go
Right,
their
that's
separate
what
ways.
now that I say it, like, yeah, they're
Yeah.
going to be fucking themselves on me to death.
Yep.
You're gonna have mating season in your cell.
Yep. Just they fill the cell with red pandas. They're all horny. Watch out. No! But Jimmy, what are you changing your meal to?
I'm actually going to change everything.
Oh, no longer
I'm-
pandas.
No longer pandas.
Okay.
Shoebill stork.
Oh god, that
I'm
is
gonna
fucking
die.
creepy
I'm
as
gonna,
shit.
I'm gonna be killed by a shoebill stork.
That might be the most terrifying creature alive. Just by
They are
looks.
scary looking. Like
Yeah.
they're weirdly like
I'm actually
Neolithic.
the one thing I'm gonna eat is I'm gonna try to eat one of its eggs, and then it's gonna
And that's
kill
why
me.
it kills you.
And that's why it kills me.
I need you to bring a shoebill stork nest with eggs in, and I'm going to try to stock those eggs.
Yeah, those things are terrifying.
So you might not even get a last meal.
Probably not.
Wow.
Which is okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll
I
go
mean,
down
you
in his-
deserve to die.
I'll go down in history as the only person to die by a shoebill stork in jail.
Can I request that my body be consumed by crows versus go to a pauper's grave?
No.
Oh.
No. I asked what your last meal would be and how you'd like to die, not what happens to your body.
Yeah.
You will
Oh.
not be consumed by crows.
You don't get that choice.
Well, I mean, I'd still throw it. I'm going to put it in my last will and testament. That is bound by law.
Yeah, except when you become a felon in prison for what you did, you don't get to have
Vehicular homicide.
because you can't see. You killed 17 old people in Mercury's.
I'm going to Google that. If last will and testament is valid if you're put to death by the state.
I mean, probably not going to find any evidence of that. So,
Shoebill storks. Have you ever heard what they sound like? They sound like a fucking machine gun.
yes, I have heard that. Yes.
Terrifying.
I would probably pick lethal injection for death, though. I
Wow.
think that's the least pain. Well, or maybe firing squad.
I was going to say, I want to go firing squad, but no
Yeah.
blindfold. I want to look into every single person's eyes, and only one of them is going to kill me.
Right?
I want to stare each of so you don't know. But look in these eyes. You did this to me.
Wow.
You
That's
did this to
some
me.
that's some serial killer shit.
You know who's next to me on the wall because there's a bunch of people dying that day.
Who?
The Houston Astros.
Oh, got him.
Death by firing squad.
Dead by firing squad.
Ah, that's awesome.
But you're wearing one of their rings. And you're
I am.
holding the trophy.
I didn't want to, but they put it on me. My hands were cuffed. I couldn't do anything, and the guards were like, "Here, you'll die like a traitor like them."
You could say your hands were bound.
I would say my hands were bound. My hands were tied, as it were.
Yeah.
You know who's also next to me? The betrayer.
Nah.
He gets to die with me.
So much hate. So much.
Again, I'm just not a fan of his anymore. Like, I didn't like him when he was here, and I thought I'd be happy that he was gone. And now that he's gone, and I saw him once, I hate him even more.
Hate him twice
Oh,
as much.
I can't say it without laughing because, I mean, I miss the betrayer. There's a certain energy he brings that,
Don't we all?
yeah, only a betrayer can do.
Derek,
Derek staring at his phone,
any
probably a
luck?
dating app.
Well, there's a lot of, I don't know.
Yep.
That's
fair.
A lot of I don't know.
Yeah, because there's somebody did a Reddit post saying that apparently Ted Bundy, after he was put to death, his body was cremated and his ashes spread in a national park where he committed 4 of his murders.
Wow.
Which kind of seems odd that would be a real statement. This is a Reddit post that I'm reading. And then the first comment says, well, I don't know what state Bundy was located in, but in the state where I practice, wills can't be used to direct people to do particular things with your remains. That's a common misperception, which I thought that 100% was a thing that you put in your will so that people knew what to do with you when you fucking died. That's like when you set stuff up. If you have like a grave plot and all that type of stuff, that would all be set up. So if people actually prepare that far in ahead.
Well, I feel like if you're an inmate and you are going on to death's row for whatever heinous crime you committed, I feel like that's a pretty fair negation.
Yeah.
You don't get a last will and testament because of these heinous crimes.
Well, I mean, according to the internet, he was cremated and scattered at an undisclosed location in the Cascade Range. So
there you go.
Yeah, so that did happen.
Yeah, and then
which is kind of weird,
right? And then here someone says their sentence is death. Once it has been carried out, the state doesn't hold on to their body out of spite, nor is it purposely desecrated. There's someone who cares about them and can afford it. The deceased can be given any burial that they can afford. So if they're, which I think I've heard before, that like if you're not claimed, then you're just going to be thrown in a pauper's grave. Yeah. But
you don't even get that though.
No,
we're going to nail you into some building.
Well,
probably
the
Starbucks building.
I feel like I'm doing a good because I'm not taking up space in a grave and I'm feeding the natural habitat. Just throw me out for the crows.
We're going to put you in a plexiglass cage
with David Blaine.
Yep, and we're going to nail you to the Starbucks building, and then he's inside of as well. And how long can he survive? With Derek's decaying corpse in the sun in the middle of Seattle on the Starbucks building. You're the new mermaid.
Oh, Jesus.
It's kind of weird that there's like I get like kind of respecting the dead, but for a inmate who does a crazy heinous act and goes onto death row, there's a weird kind of respect
like
for
we shouldn't respect their wishes and say like you don't get anything
you don't get this. You forfeited this right.
Right.
When you took another human's life.
Rights. Here's the problem, though. What if you, in your last will and testament, said, I wanted my body to be desecrated and never buried?
I want to vote
and then
again.
And then they say, well, we can't follow his wishes. Let's bury him in a nice, respectful ceremony. So, like, he tricks the system.
Mm.
Yeah.
I want to know for my last right that if the Stop the Steal is working. Did it work? Did it work? No, it didn't.
No. In the 17 years when you die. Sorry, I predicted it with my tarot cards.
Or when they say maybe. Did the Stop the Steal work? They say maybe. No, and then you just die.
I still don't know.
I'm going to have to come back from the dead for this one.
Yeah. What are you going to do to your body, Jim?
Bite me.
When you die.
I'm going to, seeing as I'll be destroyed by a shoebill stork. There's basically no...
No, I mean, like, let's ignore the last hypothetical. Mm-hmm. Now you're just dead.
Now I'm just dead.
In real life.
In real life.
We're not vampires. We're not on death row. You're dead. You died, I don't know, of a heart attack on a soccer field.
Okay.
As a 37-year-old.
Okay. Which is actually kind of... I know a guy that actually happened to.
Well, that's...
Either way.
Jesus.
But
all right,
I'm
so
sorry.
fine. You died hunting gators in Florida.
There it is. You know me so well.
We recovered your body. What do you want us to do with it?
Feed me to the gators.
Well, we did all that work to get your body back.
Hey, I care about the gator population.
That'd be a really heartbreaking. Like, we got killed by a gator, but we got his body back. It took 17 hours.
Cut him up.
We hunted down that gator and we got him back. And we read your will, like, feed me to the gators. Son of a bitch.
Put me back.
Put me back where you found me.
Can't find any conclusive evidence that death row inmates are allowed a will or not. So I have no idea.
We've moved on.
I know. I was still looking it up. Apparently, there.
Did you look on helpforfelons.org?
No, but there is another website that is
felonhelp.com.
It's kind of close to that. Deathpenaltyinfo.org.
Wow.
So if you're ready to go into getting into death row, you can look that up and find some information out.
Why is everything .org?
Because it's an organization.
Com is commercial.
Yeah.
Government is government.
Yeah.
EDU is educational.
Yeah. The more you know,
too, is more commercial.
The more you know, Jimmy.
The more you know.
And that would be .edu.
What's .net?
.net is networking. It was a funnier joke. You missed it though.
Over my head. I'm too stupid.
I don't remember what .net means. I honestly don't. But I went networking.
Right.
Networking.
Net Geo.
Yeah. No, that was Nat Geo. For National Geographic. Jimmy, do you just want to just like say words and we'll tell you what they mean? New podcast.
Remember, I'm not that smart. I've only read like 6 books in my life.
Wow, you're doubling that for the podcast.
I
read
know.
Hatchet.
I was
Don't
like
lie.
propping himself up a
Hatchet?
little bit.
I've read Hatchet 3 times.
Hungry Caterpillar.
See Spot Run.
I mean, you kind of look at that one.
Green Eggs and Ham.
And Green Eggs and Ham. Those are your 3 books.
Yeah.
Hatchet.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Twice.
hatchet. How long do you live with a hatchet?
All the time. Forever.
No. Topic over. You win.
Yeah.
So we all know in our favorite movie franchise, Star Wars,
Okay.
Princess Leia, princess by attrition,
Yep.
tells a certain smuggler that she loves him. And he says, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's both the coolest and worst way to acknowledge someone saying they love you.
Yep.
What is a worse way to acknowledge an I love you? I say I love you,
Okay.
and you say something back. What do you say?
I think he just did. K.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. All right.
Just indifference. Like, okay.
Okay.
And
With a question.
did I ask?
With a question mark. Okay.
A perplexed look.
Huh. Huh.
Neat.
Neat.
Who are you?
This is the first date. I think you're rushing it.
Neato.
Yeah.
Super duper.
Oh my God. High five. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Super duper.
You didn't see it, but I just hit the panic alarm.
Okay, then yeah, that's all I have for that one.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the way that you responded the first thing and the question is pretty terrible too.
Yeah.
Neat.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's Han Solo. Han Solo said that, Derek. I set that up.
I know. But
I know
it's still
that was
terrible.
how I phrased the question. It was all in the question. I said that.
I know. I said.
I like how he was supposed to say
didn't
something like else, like,
I mean, to be fair, you didn't
I love
say
it.
Han Solo. You said a smuggler.
He was a smuggler.
I know, but you didn't say his name.
But people know.
I know. I know you know.
Stop repeating what he said. My God. I didn't say I love you.
Neat. Neato.
Huh. Where's your mom?
Oh, that's a good one.
We should just respond to everything like Big Jim would.
Oh, cool.
All right.
That's a cool shirt.
Nice shirt. Yeah.
Sweet shirt.
Just completely ignore it. Like, I love you. You did your
Where are
hair
we
well.
Where are we going for dinner tonight?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Super.
I got
cool.
my seats from my Bel Air. Changed the topic completely.
I don't want you to sit in them yet, but
Yeah.
Super duper.
That's probably date 4.
Probably. All right, should we bring it home?
Let's do it.
let's go.
As always, we would like to thank our friend Jordan Mosley for creating the music for our podcast. If you're interested in more of his music, you can find him on iTunes and or Spotify. That is Jordan Mosley, Mosley. And it's actually been a long time. Donnie, leprosy check. How's your leprosy?
No leprosy. It's been cured.
Thank God.
I don't have a leg, but there's no more leprosy.
It's gone.
Yeah.
All
Good.
thanks
I
to
was
Jordan.
worried about you there. Touch
Yeah.
and go.
All thanks to Jordan.
Yeah, you don't want to touch me because you'll get leprosy.
Yeah.
So, Donnie, let's say that I'm a listener.
Jimmy, you're a listener.
I'm an active listener.
Jimmy, you're so sweaty from listening.
So sweaty from listening. And I have a question that I want us to talk about.
Oh, we'd love to answer it.
What are some avenues I can traverse?
Well, you could go down the Gmail Boulevard, and that's topshelfbanterpod@gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay. You can go down the lane, and that's on Instagram at topshelfbanterpod.
Okay.
Twitter's is, well, it's back alley, but topshelfbanterpod at twitter.com.
That fits
Twitter
because
handle?
Twitter is kind of
At-
back alley-ish.
Oh, it's disgusting back there. Full of piss.
And needles. Lots
Yep.
of needles.
So many needles from Portland.
Yep. Take that, Portland.
You suck. What else do we have? We have an OnlyFans you can get involved with. You don't even pay some money, but there's fresh nipple shots every 3 to 6 months.
Yep.
3 to 6 months.
We got a new photo. We got to do another photo shoot soon.
Yeah, we do.
What else do we have? We have a Facebook. You can find us on Facebook.
Yep, Top Shelf Banter Pod.
Yeah. I mean, we're around. Reach out.
Lots of avenues.
Touch anybody but me with leprosy.
Lots of avenues.
Yeah. So many streets.
Good to know. Well, do I need a GPS to find them?
You do. I mean, the best way to find us is by GPS, and you just type in Top Shelf Banter Pod, and it'll lead you right to us.
Right to it.
Yep.
Sweet. So where, Derek, you're the last one to have been in contact with him. Where is the betrayer? Why wasn't he not able to make it tonight?
I mean, the last time that I got a text from him, it was a really gruesome photo. He's in Ecuador right now crushing monarch butterflies during mating season.
That's
It's
despicable.
wow. Bare hands just crushing them.
Who kills butterflies like that?
Catching and crushing. No catch and release for
Nope. Nope. Catch and crush. He's all about the CC.
Wow. The betrayer.
Yeah.
Always thinking to new lows. No
Just
wonder
when I
we
thought-
don't invite him back.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Anywho, that's Donnie.
That's Derek.
That's Chapin.
And I'm Jimmy. We hope you have enjoyed the frustrations behind our opinions on these topics. Thank you for listening to Top Shelf Banter, and we done.
Top Shelf Banter. Well, I'm more right than wrong.